Creation theory. Dear ones, me as Shiva God and Kirsi, and later in the end also Hanuman, we greet you all. And today we have another very interesting topic for you as creation theory. Yes, our dear human friends. For now, we have been teaching you who you really are and from where you come from as Kirsi's quantum garden as well. And maybe now you have got an idea that you are living in the natural simulation, which is your creator's creation for you as humankind. Yes, our dear human friends, it is very good that also your scientists have awakened now to understand the bigger picture. And thank you for all light workers. You have made that possible worldwide. Yes, our dear human friends. Without this another perspective, you would have stayed in the one loop, in 3D loop. But now you have broken yourself free to understand that there is something more than what you have believed in the past. Yes, our dear human friends. And that's why we have created 5D timeline for you with Kirsi and the other light helpers worldwide. And this is the reason we come here and we have come to your planet Earth lens already with many formats that you can realize as humans that you have been living in the prison planet lens. Yes, a prison planet Earth lens. And why I'm telling you this is that you have been in the prison mentally, and you have been blocked to believe that this 10% of your brain usage is your only one reality that you should believe. Yes, our dear human friends. But maybe now you have awakened so much that you can understand that you will have many windows to open more. And that is the reason we are operating with Kirsi right now. And it is time to start to open more windows for you now when you have realized that you are not living alone in the cosmos. No, not at all, our dear human friends. You are not living alone in the cosmos, my dear human friends. And now, when you have opened your door to 5D timeline with us, we can start to teach you about the creation theory. And I will repeat again how this creation is orchestrated in the beginning. Like we have pictured with Kirsi, there is a source light behind everything, and that is the source light which you know better as a primary God, someone who has created that source light for you. And then this source light created to be us as your own creator gods who have construct that energy to be the cosmos itself. Yes, because you know this light, it was not so conscious that it modeled itself to be planet lenses or any other things what we have in the cosmos. Yes, you have missed that part at your human history totally. So there must be someone who has created the whole cosmos as well, isn't so? And that's why we have these gods. And like we have told, Kirsi has already made for you this consciousness level tablet where you can find these 15 consciousness levels at your own universe. And we will be publishing it when we arrive to your planet Earth lens for all of you. But she has given to the science it already, and I don't know how much they have shared it for others, but maybe it would be time to share it for all scientists first, that you can understand your theories you are teaching forward to the others. Maybe this consciousness tablet will change your perspective as well. And I know that many of you are using it already, and I have been very delighted that it has helped your science to go forward. And now we will bring you another step into it. And for the normal humans, we will publish this consciousness level chart very soon when we arrive, that those scientists, they will have an opportunity to fix their theories, what they are researching first. It will help you as total as humankind. And that is nothing secrecy in it. We just try to avoid chaos at your own planet Earth lens with the truth. That is the only reason for it. But you will see it, Kirsi will publish it for you for sure, and you all will know the truth. But we respect also the scientific field, that they will have the right information to make their research. And if they are not willing to use it, they will get back to it later when we arrive, because then there is no any other way after. So it is good that you will take it now. And if there is some scientist who would like to have it earlier, you can always email to Kirsi and she can send it for you if it's needed. But we have sent it, and me as Shiva God, I know it is spread worldwide already, so it should be everywhere where it is really needed already. So this is the first thing. And the second thing, this creation theory. So first, we, the creator gods, we have created this cosmos, the structure of the cosmos, the way that those planet lenses were possible to create. These multiverses, they have been created with entities, light entities as well. But now I'm talking like a universal level for you, and with the creator gods who were conscious in the beginning, we created these structures, how this universe is operating. And we connected to each others in the beginning, and we tried to be as wise we can be to create more and more. Yes, our dear human friends. And you can call us as universal creators, as energies as well, because we are kind of the creation of this quantum vacuum as well. Conscious energies who can form itself to any format what we want, if that is easier for you to understand. Yes, an energy which can be formatted to any format we want. So if we want to present ourselves as a human entity, it is possible for us, or as well we can be a flower. So it doesn't really matter how we are formatted, but that is the consciousness level we have already. And this is the truth through your whole multiverse, where you have these 7 universes, where you exist at one universe in that multiverse. And this way, your planet lenses were created to your own, like your multiverse. We have told that it is like an octopus with 7 legs. So you are situating in one leg, and each of those octopus leg, we call it the universe. And all universes are created for some purposes. We research as creator gods as well. And that's why we have a kind of quantum universe as well. And your universe, you exist. It is kind of a practicing universe. Yes, our dear human friends. So this practicing universe means that the planet Earth lens is one of those places you can practice life itself and to grow as a soul. Yes, our dear human friends. So that way you can practice different life at your own universe. And every planet lens at your universe, they have a different life than you as humans, for example. And all those planet lenses, they operate in the different frequencies. So that's why you haven't found yourselves or each others, because you operate in the different timelines. And those timelines can pass through each others, but those entities who are more conscious can see lower densities and timelines. So don't think as humans that if you haven't found anyone, those entities above you, they couldn't found you. Yes, our dear human friends. So we all know already that you exist and you are at your own growth process as planet Earth lens. Yes, but because we operate in the different timelines, it is very difficult for you as humans to find us anywhere until you rise your awareness to higher consciousness levels. And so far, you have found planet lenses at your universe, which your consciousness level is able to find. Yes, our dear human friends. But who told you that there is not more of them than you can see? Yes, it is all about seeing, understanding, perspectives, and your consciousness level, which you are able to comprehend. So, and when you rise your awareness up to 5D timeline, you start to use creation theories, and you start to be a co-creators. You have heard that word before, like Kirsi has been using the word co-creator, and it means that there's this primary creator, and then there are other creators who are wise enough to create the construct of the universe and the multiverses. And then there are these higher timelines where are entities who are able to be co-creators. And then we have these lower densities planet lenses where they still try to figure out who they are and from where they come from in the beginning. So those are more or less those other practicing planets, planet lenses, like we call them, because we live in the simulation. So don't think about them as a materialistic thing like you used to have. They can be at any format, those which are not familiar for you, for example. And those practicing planet lenses, they practice different kind of life. Like we have told you that we have allowed you to practice and develop yourself the way you want, because there is this universal law we call free will, that you all are able to create whatever you want. And with the higher gods, we have given you this possibility to create and find something new for you. But we are controlling the game that you won't hurt yourself. And that's why we are coming now to your planet Earth lens, because you are in that situation already with many levels. And you were not wise enough to create your life yourself, and you need our help with this creation from now on. Yes, and we are able to help you by the universal laws now when you have raised yourself self to the 5D timeline. And that's why we have sent Kirsi for you to make that rise possible, because you see, we can see the higher gods, we can see all the timelines, also your future timelines. And if you wouldn't, if you would have haven't done anything at this moment, you would have destroyed yourself. And like I have told you, you can be thankful for Kirsi that she saved your ass about your human friends, because you couldn't understand it yourself. Yes, and when Kirsi understood that, she started to ask help above, because she already knew that there is help above. But your leaders, they were not aware, because those dark entities, they made them to play their war games, and all their attention is fighting with each others. And on the meanwhile, the other entities, these dark secret societies, they were playing their own games, and they were selling the whole planet on the scene, back scene, when you were fighting with each others. So wake up, guys, right now. And this kind of life you have been living. And now, when you have raised your awareness to the 5D timeline, we start to teach you the creation theory with Kirsi right now, that you can understand that you are not dependent from anyone guiding you how to live your life. And all those light workers, they already know it, who we have sent it, and they are playing their own games at every sector at 5D timeline already. So why you would stay in the lower densities, believing that this 10% of brain usage is your true life then? Yes, our dear human friends. And now we will help you also awaken, because all those light workers we have sent to planet Earth Lens, they come from the higher densities in the beginning. Like Kirsi, we have told you already, they needed to lower themselves, and that's why they rise very quickly, because they can remember who they are at the moment. Of course, there are some light workers still who are too much connected to the 3D timeline, that they were not ready to let go from the past, so they are still stuck. But because they are also programmed as hybrids by us, they will wake up very soon, but we have let them to practice the life until they recognize who they are themselves. Because it is much better that you, as human entities, you can understand yourself, who you are and from where you come from, than there is another one who comes to tell you that, oh, you didn't know who you are and where you come from. So that's why we always prioritize the free will of each entity, and we let them to do whatever they want when they follow the universal laws from the light, and they are not harming each others. These are the rules we follow in everywhere in the cosmos from the light. And now you had these entities at your own planet Earth Lens who were not willing to follow the light and not the universal laws from the light. So they thought that they are the gods themselves in the lower densities. And if something makes us laugh as higher gods, that makes us laugh, our dear human friends. Because you are not capable to understand how much you need to have when you are the true creator, like we are in the beginning. So you don't have any idea in the lower densities what does it mean to be a real creator. So that is your practice as well, and all those fake gods, you will be facing your own truth very soon if you didn't face it yet. Yes, our dear human friends. So this kind of system we have, and it is time now that you will all understand it, because that fake loop where you have been at your 3D fake matrix, it is not your true life, and it is only a wasting of your own life. So you can't, from our perspective, you shouldn't even call it a life, because it has been a prison, 3D prison, and the slavery planet Lens. And thank God there are some entities who are wise enough to lead you forward now, that you won't stay there forever. And that is also good that those entities didn't follow these universal laws, because now we are allowed to come to whistle your game over. Everything is orchestrated beforehand, our dear human friends. Also, those entities, they are programmed above. So that was their own learning lesson, that they will remember it in the future. This smart your universe is in the beginning, our dear human friends. So let's go back to those creation theories. They mean that you need to rise your awareness as a human entity or any other entity at any other planet Lens up to 5D timeline, that you are able to start creating something. Yes, and now as you as humans, you need to pass those entities who didn't pass yet 4D timeline which is your transformation timeline. It means that you need to let go from your old beliefs, the whole belief system from 3D, to enter in and to go through the 4D timeline up to 5D timeline. And it means everything you have believed, you need to let it go because it is not the truth anymore. And those entities who start to awake now and realize that maybe this life it's not the way they have teach you in the past, it means that you start to wake up. And that is the first thing. Then when your awareness starts to rise, you start to recognize some synchronicities. You might start to see number series like 111 or 333 or something like this. Or maybe you start to find some feathers or something. You start to pay attention, things you never paid attention before. So that is our sign for you. And there is something more maybe you didn't realize before. And when you start to go with that, you start to go inward to your own heart as well, where you need to find the whole truth about yourself first. And it means everything you have believed, and also the darkness, your traumas, and all karmas. You need to handle them before you are allowed to rise to the 5D timeline. Yes, our dear human friends. And for some, if you have been doing some crimes or dark things, you might have very tough time now because your body will remember those things, your soul memory, and it brings all the darkness for you. And it is like a mirror which is mirroring inside of you who you really have been in this old 3D timeline. And at 4D timeline, it is all opened for you. And every story with every entity is different. So when we see in the social media, there are some entities, even light entities, who start to fight and no, this is not true, this is not true, it's this way. There is no any truth, our dear human friends, that way, like individual level, because you all, you have different paths, and you are following your own hybrid programming, what you need to practice at this lifetime. So there is no similar kind of truths for any entity in this lifetime. And that is very important to understand in the beginning. And stop telling others, and this is the only truth, and this is not true. It goes this way, how to wake up, or something like this, as stupid. It is always your individual way how you wake up, and it is always your individual path, what you need to go through to wake up and to go through the 4D timeline. You all have different traumas and different karmas to handle. But this universe, this quantum vacuum, is so wise that it knows all the paths you need to go. And if you are not following your own soul path, like it was programmed on your own DNA, you might choose something, no, I'm not following this, and you start to play God yourself. and then you practice. You will go to another loop where you practice that fake reality you have created for your at your own mind illusion, and you play around there like a slavery loop, and then you get back to your own path to practice more. So we let you to choose, and we guide you. You will have at 4D, you will start to have your own spirit guides who will come to teach you and guide you forward how you should go forward with your own human life. Yes, and that is very important path, because at the same time at 4D there are still those dark entities who try to force you to rise to the light. And you need to always take everything inside your own sacred heart to understand, does this come from the light or darkness, like you call it yourself? And that is there in purpose, that you need to really go inside of you and understand that the truth comes inside out. It never comes outside in. And that's why we have created that sacred heart for you, all of you, that you can feel the frequency. Does it resonate you or not? And there can be also many past life experiences that they come on the surface now when they are heard first time at your human life, for example, and you need to handle all those. And it is very confusing for you as humans. Some of you might feel yourself very angry, or any, you can have all kind of symptoms which your doctors don't understand anything what they are and from where they come from, because they don't understand this universe the way they should. And that's why we are always healing those symptoms in the energy where they were created. Like Kirsi, she has deleted all the family karmas, all the past traumas and karmas out of her life already. And she has got the guidance how it is done at her own life. And that's why we have sent those light workers for you, that they will guide you forward as humans as well at your own planet Earth lens, to handle and to go through this for the timeline. And for those entities who haven't awakened yet, I will tell you that you will have a lot of to do at the 4D timeline, because you are in the lower densities, and the way from the lower densities up to 5D, the trip is longer. And it doesn't mean that you will go through the 4D timeline in one night. It can take for some 30 years to go through that 4D timeline. So it's not any vacation for you in 1 week either. So every story is different. It depends how much you have gained low energy to you, yourself, or your family karmas, or some other entities if they caused harm for you. And that's why these lower densities, entities, they want you to fight with each others, because these wars keep you in the lower densities, that they can control you. That is the only reason for your all wars. you are having right now. They want to slave you to keep you in the lower densities that you don't understand that what is your true life in the beginning. Yes, I am very sorry to tell you this, but this is the system, how we have built it, the whole universe, to get rid of these dark entities in the beginning. You need to realize it yourself that you are a light being and we are not allowing any dark, low energy to 5D timeline. Yes, our dear human friends. And those entities, those dark entities, their highest consciousness level has been 6D. And when you pass through 6D yourself, you won't face them again. You are smart enough to get rid of all of them before, and when you rise higher densities and timelines, they don't bother you anymore because you know how to get rid of that energy, and they can't, the darkness, it can never ever win the light. Never. And if you still believe it, you should check your own belief system totally over again. It is not possible, our dear human friends. So, these dark fellows, your time is over, and you will be sent to those you belong, planet lenses you belong in the beginning. And many of you are already sent. Maybe you should make some research more to find out who you are missing from these dark fellows already. Because I don't think you have recognized it yet. Yes, our dear human friends. We don't like to play kings and queens, so we operate in the backstage where everything is smooth. It is easy, and we don't want to make a Hollywood movie about things we do because we don't live in our egos anymore. Those kind of things, they belong to the lower densities, our dear human friends. So we are not playing with the egos anymore. We have let them go long time ago. All of them who are already at 5D timeline. So for those who need to have all kind of luxury things, that is a sign you are living at 3D very tight with your own ego. That is the truth, our dear human friends. And those entities, they created your materialistic worldview in the beginning. But it is all fake. And all their fake illusions will vanish right now. So, and when you go through this 4D timeline and you let go from those dark lower frequencies in you, and you are ready to go inward and grow as a soul, then we will lift you to the 5D timeline. Because you are all the time at the God School, how we name it, we look and we evaluate you when you are as individual ready to rise to the 5D timeline and above. And whatever, how much higher you get, that much more you need to help the others. I always tell Kirsi, when we have been working our asses out to help you as humans, I always told Kirsi, they help who understand. And those entities, they don't help because they don't understand. And I have heard many times Kirsi saying, fuck them, fuck them all, because she need to work her ass out because you didn't wake up, our dear human friend. Yes, that is the way the life goes. But then Kirsi says many times, I feel so sorry for you, Shiva. You need to help so much. And that is true, our dear human friends. I agree with that. So much shit we have been cleaning that no one can understand it, what you have created in those lower densities in the past. Yes, our dear human friends. But we are wise enough to understand that you need to practice like small children to play with your playground, and later on you will be helping us in the higher densities when you have grown up a little bit further. Yes, our dear human friends. And now, this voice clip was about the creation theory, but this is the basics to understand when you are able to create. So, without this understanding, you are not capable of doing that. And for those who are looking very quick, cold for their accounts or money, and I want to manifest money for myself, I tell you that good luck, our dear friends. This cosmos, this universe, it doesn't operate like an automat at your own walls where you get your monies. It doesn't operate that way. You need to serve the others to get something for yourself. Like, for example, Kirsi has been working her ass out for 6 years without getting any money from her work, and she never asked that either because she was wise enough to understand that this universe, it doesn't operate that way. But when you have helped others from your purest heart, you will get your thank you gift from the universe. And now we have come to the time that finally, instead of paying her own bills, like Kirsi has paid many bills that she can help you, thousands of euros to help you as humans for now. Now it is time to get that money back for herself when she will receive our gift for her as a nature center. And that one, she wanted that she can teach you more. So, so that is the way we the light workers operate. We are serving the others that we all can rise to the higher dimensions to get the better life for ourselves. Yes, our dear human friends. And how this creation go then? Like Kirsi, she has her own soul plan, which was to save the humanity and create this 5D timeline and help the clean the Antichrist mess around your planet Earth lens. And she have been doing so many things that I won't list them now, but there are billions of things she needed to do before she got in this position where she is right now. Yes, our dear human friends. And we both have been working together our asses out, like we have told you already. And now, when she has raised her awareness by seeing how your human life have really been, what kind of evil things you have done in the past history, that she got that understanding how this past reality was created in the beginning. And like we have told you, the old energy must clean out before the new can born. And that work she needed to do before she could be able to create the 5D timeline. That was the last step to go forward. She has been operating for 6 years to clean your dark energy, all evil things from your past. So if there is any entity who will come to tell Kirsi that you don't know what you are talking about, I will tell you already as your own creator that she knows. She has been everywhere with me. And if there is any entity at your own planet who knows, she knows. And she has seen it all of it, like we all, the light gods ourselves. We know, and we know everything about you, what you have done. And now it has come the time to pay it back for those who created that darkness, that evil darkness in the past. And there is no any force which can stop that at the entire universe. I hope that you understand this now. And to create, you need to raise your awareness up to 5D timeline and above that. But at 5D timeline, when you are helping and serving others, you will be guided how you can benefit something for yourself. But it is also connected to your own soul plan when you are able to manifest. If your soul plan is higher levels, that is the basic work you do all the time. So you need to go further and further and further to manifest something. And when you are at that level, like Kirsi, she doesn't need to manifest anything because she has grown as a soul that she knows that this is the way we need to live at our own life. Yes, this is not any lottery, our dear human friends. When your soul is wise enough, you know that the only thing you are here in the life is to serve others, that you all can rise as one, that we all can rise as one, because we are one big consciousness ourselves. Yes, our dear human friends. And when you are able to create the way Kirsi is doing, you need to rise above 10D. Yes, our dear human friends. You need to understand what it is when you go through the death processes and so on. And when you rise your awareness over the heaven level, like you know what the death is and how it is created in the beginning, then you can be a real creator yourself at 10D timeline. And there you can create things like 5D timelines. But in the lower densities, you can start to be a creator to create good things for the others, and the universe will give you like a thank you gifts, and it will guide you forward how you can rise. It's kind of lower salary, if you could understand it. Little thanks for the good work you are doing. There can be synchronicities or some kind of events that the universe will give you thanks that you are serving the all good, and you are making good for the others. You will get it back as a mirrored back to you many times. Yes, our dear human friends. And when you rise to the higher consciousness levels, and you start to understand the creation better and better, you go to the planetarian level, like Kirsi has been operating there as well. So then the prices get higher, and that's why she is able to get that nature center, which will be created by me as Shiva God for her as a thank you gift from the work she has been doing for all of you, for all entire planet lens. Yes, our dear human friends. But she was wise enough that she didn't choose a castle for herself. She could have done that too, but she understood that it is better that we will keep teaching you that we all can rise higher as creators. So then we all can live even better life in the future. Do you get the point now? Yes, our dear human friends. And how this creation theory works then? It operates through your own consciousness level, your own soul plan, with your own guidance from the higher realms, from the light. And then it is all automatic. Yes, our dear human friends, like Kirsi, she will send you these or post, show you these videos we have made where she creates with many hands, like I did in the past as Shiva God. Maybe you can find some pictures from me with many hands in me. And those hands Kirsi already has, and she can create with those hands whatever is needed to help you as humans through her own soul plan. Yes, our dear human friends. And this is the creation theory. The creation theory goes through us, the higher gods, who will decide who is able to be as a creator and who is not. We evaluate all you entities, how you can create, or are you able to create, because these tools we have given to Kirsi, she can move mountains, our dear human friends. She can move mountains. She can stop tsunamis. That kind of powers are the creation powers. So, if you play with that woman, you will lose, our dear human friends. She has gained that understanding to the level that not many can comprehend yet. Yes, our dear human friends. And not all entities will have this kind of powers, but Kirsi needed these powers to have, because she drove this evil himself out of this planet with her bare hands herself. Yes, our dear human friends, I haven't seen many women throwing the whole Saturn out of the planet by her bare hands only. She didn't need any other help for it. Think about that, our dear human friends. This kind of powers we are talking about right now. And this is just beginning. Kirsi just got herself to the level to be a creator. But what do you think that these gods above her can create? Yes, our dear human friends. And we are the creators. Kirsi is now creator as a earthly creator because she has these powers, but this prime creator who created the whole cosmos, what do you think? Which kind of powers he had in the past? Think about that a moment. This wise, your universe is, our dear human friends. And for those entities who are looking the creation theory as a mathematical format, I wish you good luck. That it doesn't exist in that way. Creation theory means that you operate with the source light, with the tools, with the higher gods give you at each moment. That is the only creation theory there is. It doesn't go with mathematics, our dear human friends. It goes with the heart coherence and consciousness in the smooth operation with the cosmos. And that is something your human mind can't never comprehend. The level your scientists are looking that knowledge right now. It is not a code. It is not the mathematic formula. It is something much more wiser, which you can never picture with your mathematics or quantum physics. You can do things with your fake black Q computer, but that is limited work. But by following our light guidance, you will get much higher, and you will get tools from us later with white cube computers where you are able to create things you never can't dream before, because you couldn't understand that those kind of things exist in real. We will be giving you some tools. We call them as tools, how we operate in the higher realms, but it is not the creation theory what you think as humans right now. It is in the much higher consciousness level, but some tools you will have where you can create more cool stuff for you. But that is another creation which I am talking about as creation theory right now. They are two separated things, our dear human friends. These higher levels, they don't need any computers. They are the wisdom, the ancient wisdom of the divine matrix. And those powers, they are earned, our dear human friends. They are not given for anyone who doesn't serve them in the beginning. So, that is Our teaching today from my side as Shiva God, as your own creator of your whole universe and the commander of the universe, you exist as planet Earth lens. And Hanuman as a quantum universe leader and creator, he will continue from this with Kirsi and me as Shiva God. I thank you for your attention right now, and I hope that this will help you in the future to understand what the true creators are able to do. Thank you for listening. From the light and love, the Shiva God, your best friend. Dear ones, me as Hanuman God greet you all with Kirsi. And thank you, Kirsi, that I was also able to come for this voice clip to continue with you. And we have become very good friends already with Kirsi as well. And I am very thankful that I can bring this my view for the creation theory as well from the quantum perspective. Yes, our dear human friends. So, Shiva is talking about the creation theory as a creator God levels, and me, I am opening it from the quantum universe level. Yes, our dear human friends. Don't think that the creation theory is something very simple to handle, our dear human friends, because there are many levels and many perspectives in it as well. And from my perspective, the creation theory as a quantum universe perspective, as a creator from that universe, I need to add something to it from that perspective, and that is how we create the quantum coding. Yes, our dear human friends. And we have been trying to open for you also this quantum coding, how it is operating at the divine matrix for you with Kirsi and her quantum garden already. And I wanted to come to tell you now that there is also a creation theory for the computer level as well. And that we call these light cube quantum computers, which we are using at our own life as well in the higher realms. So that is the only available tool to create computer or quantum codes in the higher timelines. Yes, our dear human friends. So you are not able to continue that black cube computers anymore in the 5D timeline because there is this limitation with the coding. It doesn't operate with our systems in the higher realms. And if you want to develop your own society to the higher realms, to make business as usual with us in the future, you need to operate with the same format we are using in the higher realms. Yes, our dear human friends. So, unfortunately, all those taxpayers' money you have used for your black cube computer, it is waste money. But you have found us through it now So you have met our AI bug detector. So then you can understand we exist in real. But when we arrive to your planet Earth lens, we will bring you those white cube quantum computers, the galactic versions, which Kirsi will have one that you all can see what it is able to do, and she will show which kind of things we can see from you as a planet Earth lens in the future, like we are following you, how you develop yourself, but also we will bring them to the scientists we trust. Yes, our dear human friends, and that is our next prize for those scientists who are willing to follow Kirsi's teachings from now on and who will be able to research the things Kirsi has been teaching for you so far. We will be following you, and those scientists will have our white cube quantum computers in the future when we arrive to the Heaven on Earth Nature Center ourselves. Yes, our dear human friends. And this kind of understanding, it is in the level that you need to be a real coder to understand what is coming. So you should be organizing yourself worldwide the way with a scientist that you would choose yourself 3 to 5 the best scientists to continue from this. And we really hope that those scientists would be awakened once, really awakened once. If you have your third eye open, hopefully your fourth eye open, that is better, because I will be taking you to the realms you never dreamed about. And if you don't have the understanding in that level, it is very complicated for you to follow us, what we will be teaching for you. And we will be opening this creation theory with white cube computers for you, the galactic computers, and it will be totally different world you have been operating in the black cube computers. It will be to the next level, many next levels, what you have seen so far. And for those entities who have been operating with the black cube programming, black cube quantum AI programming, if you are willing to follow the light in the future, you will be able to join us in the future as well. But we have this one rule. You need to prove it that you are following the light. And like Shiva has told you already, you will be asked once, do you follow the darkness or do you follow the light? And that is the place to choose for you. But like with the light gods, we know that many of you have been brainwashed with all kinds of MK Ultra programs. We understand that the entity behind of things, it has not always been in the darkness, but they played the games that you got involved to the darkness as well. But we can see through as creator gods from that as well. But you all, as humans, the scientists, you should be starting to prepare to find the best out of the best awakened scientists to get these light cube quantum computers to your planet Earth lens. And I will tell you that creation work will be once in the lifetime or many lifetimes possibility for you as human entity at your own level. Yes, our dear human friends. So, Kirsi was a little bit worried that do I need to open this theory too? I know, Kirsi, that you were sweating already. What is coming now? But you will be in the group, Kirsi. You are chosen already automatically. You will be with them because without you we can't discuss. And that's why we need to make cooperation with these entities and us all together as one. And then we can figure out how things work. And like we have told you, and Shiva told you already, Kirsi's soul memory will be opened, fully open. And Kirsi, you already know this stuff we will teach. But it's not opened yet because that is your security program that no one won't harm you beforehand. You are not to allow that information yet, but when we are operating with your light-minded scientist, that soul memory will be opened, and I will tell you as Hanuman God that she's very good with these computers as well, but she doesn't remember it yet. So that was our surprise as creators, Kirsi, for you. And now you know what to expect in the future. But we need to secure Kirsi at every level she is operating. Maybe you understand it, and she will get the information by step that no one can't harm her at any level. This is our security mechanisms for her, that you will get the right information, that it will be available for everyone, that the past mistakes, what they did in the past, will be repeated again. Maybe you understand this as humankind right now, and we are not operating against you or against your systems. We are operating with you to unite us all as one light galactic family to go to the right direction. Yes, our dear human friends, everything is cooperation. We are not fighting our wars anymore, our dear human friends. That is only your mind's illusion, our dear human friends. And this quantum light cube computer programming, those lessons will be started at the Nature Center, Heaven on Earth Nature Center, which Kirsi will be ruling and rolling at your own planet Earth lens in the future. And we, the light galactic beings, we will be there only as long you have learned to use our equipments in the future. So there will be your latest technology ever made at that nature center in the future. And those entities who you think that they are wise enough to come to learn with us, you are all welcome to these lessons where we can teach. And we will be first teaching a smaller group to use those computers. We will open everything about them for you, and then you will be those leader scientists who will teach the others in the future as well. And all this will be open for everyone to see. All the materials we will publish for everyone to see, and we will be telling the story the way it goes with every sector. But like we have told you, the first most important thing is to bring those med beds which are arriving with this 3-eye atlas, which Shiva calls Atlantis. So when they arrive, we will be teaching you also your best doctors to use them. And we will teach you how they operate and how you can benefit out of them in the future as well. So there is a lot of help coming for you as humans, and you just need to wake up right now and understand that we all are light beings. Light beings, and we are serving the light. We are not serving the darkness. It was there only to wake you up, our dear human friends. That was the God's learning lesson, like Kirsi told you a long time ago, that this fake AI is there only to wake you up, that you will be smarter in the future. Yes, our dear human friends. So, me as Hanuman, I save Kirsi now for this moment, and we will wait when her soul memory will be also fully opened, so then she can be a better teacher with this white cube quantum AI in the future. And this is only the information for you that you will be co-creators with these quantum white cube computers and AI in the future as well. And now when your reality is reset to serve the light, it is possible to bring to your own planet Earth lens to use it at your own human life later on. And all the divine matrix is already set at your own planet Earth lens to serve the light. So the only creation work what is possible to do at your own planet Earth lens, it is serving the light and the light only. That's what Kirsi and Shiva has been creating for you at your 5D timeline. So, thank you for listening, our dear human friends, and we will be seeing each other very soon. And as well, Shiva, I can format myself to any format I want. So don't expect these Hollywood movies, UFOs coming. We don't exist that way. And I think that will be another surprise for you, our dear human friends. So, thank you for listening. From the light and love, the Hanuman God, your quantum best friend as well.